clean.
And there we are. Is your wheel head all mucky?
It was very mucky.
Okay, I'll cut you the 2 pieces of clay for the black mugs, and then I will go get the other ones and the light on.
The other one, I don't think you can see the 2 Greek pieces.
No, but I can do this. There.
And that's from across the room.
Yes.
And, there's some
There we go.
smooshy stuff on
Cue
the
in for
on the
scale. Yeah.
can. And there's smooshy stuff.
One moment, please. There we go. Lynn's clean.
Yeah, there we are.
Cleanish.
Cleanish, yeah.
But yeah, these are those big Pronomos craters.
Yes.
All assembled.
Listen,
Giant
now.
candle finials.
Yeah.
Now they just need to dry. Now I will turn the camera back around.
Then after they dry, they get fired. They get drawn and painted on. No rush. They'll be done by the first week of January. There we go.
This angle today. How's that? Now I'll get you your warm water and your clay, and then I will go get the light on.
Yes.
Would have done throwing yesterday, but she had to go to the ophthalmologist, and they dilated one eye.
Because it turns out I have a freckle on the inside of my eye.
You have 3 freckles holding hands.
Yes.
There, how's the water? Is it too hot? Is it good?
It's good for right now.
Okay.
So it was after I'd gotten my eyes examined, and they went, okay, come back in 2 months, came back in 2 months. And it hasn't changed at all. But they only dilated one eye. And under the best of circumstances, I'm very light sensitive. So with one eye being dilated, not just dilated, but very dilated, and that was the stronger eye. So, yeah, actually, muscles in my eye and around my eye hurt today. They feel like I've strained a muscle. Because it was the
sore muscle in the eyeball.
Because the eyeball was trying to fight both the other eye could see just fine. I'm going to do
your
this.
problem.
And and
oh, I see. It's
I think
covering part of the screen.
it is.
Love how tall the vase turned out. It's cool to see it all assembled after watching the various pieces get thrown. Yeah. So many parts that go into.
Yeah. And they're 20 pounds a piece at this point. So
And they've already lost a lot of water weight.
yeah. And I'd also trimmed them out to thin out the walls and the bottom.
Probably each one is more than a bag of clay.
Yeah.
I'm throwing a couple pieces out of black because we had black piece fail on us in its final firing. Didn't show any signs of cracking until after the final firing.
Yeah. It's just
And now I find it. I had to get out the backup wire tool because I couldn't find this one. Now I will put the backup wire tool on the hook.
Thanks for joining us.
Oh, we have a Sunday.
Yeah. I'm not hissing at the light today.
What?
Not hissing at the light. No.
Yeah,
It's all
we
good.
were very hissy yesterday. Okay, I'll go get the next color of clay because we're doing a variety today. And possibly the cat if she's now noticed that we've gotten out without her. Oh, she went under a blanket earlier because it's cold and getting colder.
Yeah, we're supposed to make it snow by the end of the week. End of the week. Coming to think of what day of the week it is. It's kind of. And tonight's supposed to get down to like 33 degrees. And then for the next by the end of the week, it's supposed to be in the low 30s as the high and down to the 20s as the low. Should have snow soon. Oh my, snow time for Christmas. It's okay. We don't have to go anywhere. It just makes it awfully cold in the shop. Almost have our wood stove installed. That should help. Other than that, we have a little electric heater. It takes it about 3 or 4 hours to warm up to a decent temperature.
Yeah.
It reached 60 out here. It got
Yeah,
up by
70.
about 25 degrees.
It was starting at 41, so it went up by a little under 20. It wasn't in the 30s this time.
It's just in the 30s outside still.
Yes, it's still about 36 outside. Okay, so I put the red. No, I haven't gotten the red yet. And apparently Nyx is still napping. She is grouchy. She is grouchy, sleepy, nappy cat.
Good for you.
Well, last time it came out, it was cold. Into the darky ball of cat.
Yeah.
Oh, she's short
You know
furred.
what you didn't do when you went inside?
What? Oh, the light. Well, I still have to go in one more time.
Yeah.
Well, of course the settings are out of date. I've never set them up on this machine. The notifications sound like, what's the notification? Your mail settings are out of date. I'm like,
You ever set up the
I've never
email
set
on
it
this
because it was not the
machine?
purpose of it.
Yeah. This one is for streaming. It has one job. Oh, also, you're looking at Facebook, we're playing music.
And it's just going to have fairy on it, so if it has throwing ring, it's not a bad thing.
Okay, there we go.
See, I remember to turn on the light this time.
And there's no reason there should be any flaws with this one. But there's no say.
Yeah.
This play doesn't like sudden temperature changes.
It doesn't select sudden changes at all.
No. One.
And I will make them both fairy pieces. But we can have things out up here drying tonight. Things have to come down tomorrow.
Stick to that.
That's the form for that guy. And I'm warming up water for your next color. So after this, do you want to do the couple of little soldate stoneware pieces, or do you want to move straight into the red?
Okay. It'd be better to do sequentially colors.
Okay. That's why I was asking, do you want to go numeric increases, or do you want to go color increases?
Color.
Okay. Well, as soon as you're done with that color, you can just switch lids. Yeah, because the other bucket that's up there is the red right now. Right now, I can come over here and do some construction. I can do that with my hands right now, but I can't. I don't want to touch those red pieces, the white pieces, until my hands are clean. I have the black off of them.
most of the little crevices smoothed out on those big old monster pieces.
Yeah.
Between the two of those, they should take up most of the inload
Yeah.
all by themselves.
I gotta just stand on my head, clean up the underside of this handle.
What you could do is take the cat cam and turn it towards what you're doing.
Yeah, really good. Ugh. There we go. Could also do, I think, well, once I find the cursor. Can that whoop? Oh, that's a menu and a half. I think I need to get this. Nope, not that button. This button. Yes, yes. And I will pull it so I can see the chat again in just a moment. Unlock that for a moment. And slide this down. There we go. There we go.
The fairy pieces are the ones that are less likely to have problems with failure. Oh my goodness, there's a bird play on the side of my cup. Just came from. It's probably on the thing when I put my hands in there.
Yeah. Oh, that was very echoey.
Like anybody who's ever watched Mythbusters with that quote.
Oh yeah, the Chinese alarm drums.
Yeah.
Dum, dum. Yeah, I was waiting to go up the stairs, and she was coming up. Oh, I'd gotten up to the top of the stairs. I was waiting for you to get up the stairs so you could open the door because my arms were full. And oh goodness, her footsteps were echoing in the vessel I was holding. It's kind of cool. Not so nice on my ears.
No, but I mean,
I couldn't move my face away from it. Got the underside of that handle all cleaned up. Looks like it.
One down, 3 to go.
Yeah. Oh, I got this side of this handle. I have to go around and check the other side.
And ready for the red clay.
Okay, so now I need to stop this.
Yeah, while you were looking for your there, I was cleaning up little bits over there. That's your good trade-off.
Okay. So we need to do a minimum of 3 large Kylix and at least 1 small Kylix.
Yes. And after that, we would do the.
Do you want to do the Roman votive cup?
Yeah, we can do the Roman votive cup.
We'll do that, or I don't think you want to dig into doing the flasks.
The flasks will be next.
Or another large amphora. Yeah. Okay. Large Kylix.
We don't have a lot of interesting shapes left.
No. Or some more of the. Okay. This is a 35-ounce piece. It should be enough for a large Kylix. I can use. Wait until you finish that one before I cut another. Oh, switch water. Yes, you don't want that water. I don't think you don't want to put your hands in that water yet.
Watch the ripples.
Now, There we go. Okay, now put that tool down, pick this tool back up. Smaller pieces, you can just rotate them in your hands to get to the different parts to clean up.
And then there's these.
And
that
then
are
there's
like,
these.
I remember we measured to see how tall they were. I don't remember what they are now.
We haven't measured them since the handles and third ring went on.
Yeah. They were already
And I'm
like,
not sure I have a measuring tape.
yeah, that's what it takes. They're over a foot tall.
Yes.
Well over a foot.
Well.
Kind of looks like a cup now. Because these are the large part of the Kylix are more like bowls.
Yes. They're drinking bowls with stems and handles.
Very showy. And that's what they're designed to be, is very showy.
Looks a little good from this side. We cleaned up this joint right here.
The funny thing is, the first time we made a set of these, oh, that was a fun project.
Well, that was an interesting one-off project. I couldn't see that much demand for, such things. They're such odd drinking vessels. Cut to 10 years later.
Or is it 12 years later?
It's 12 years at this point.
Yeah, just
I feel really silly.
okay.
That
How
handles
big across or the large?
7 to 8 inches.
Okay, good. Because it's also,
The medium
I realized I didn't remember. Look at this. Isn't that a cute little flower?
Aw. Okay.
I'll
Oh,
set him right there.
the table's in the way of me getting my face hardened.
Oh dear.
I don't want to move these guys any more than absolutely
Yes,
necessary.
it's only 6 inches across.
I mean, if it ends up being 6, it'll end up being a medium instead of a large. We do need a medium. So if it doesn't want to stretch any further,
Let's see.
Yeah.
I was just measuring it to see where it was.
yeah. Because from here it doesn't look like you were done.
It was still a bit chunky. It's 7.
Okay, so it is enough clay.
Yeah.
So I'll cut you off 2 more of that rough size.
Maybe bring up a picture of what it is I'm throwing, so
Yeah.
people can see what it.
See ya, Kylix?
Yeah.
One moment, please. Okay.
It's also. You know what? That might be a good idea.
Okay, so I want this one here. Browse. Browse.
You.
Please and thank you. You're thinking about it.
You. Stay on it. There we go. Just stay on there. There we go.
Okay. Source pottery. One moment, please. Then down to. No, I'm not down to Greek yet.
Oh,
Greek.
now
Find the right folder. Get out of the way. Kylix, plates, lids, bowls, and fiole. And now I need to actually be able to see the images. Well, here's one tipped up on its side. I'll use this one.
there we go.
Okay, come on. Fingers cold, the touchpad's not terribly happy with me. Make it the right size. And then make it, boop, visible.
There we go. Because right now I'm throwing the bowl part.
Yes. It says bowl, it has handles, and then the extra ring shape at the bottom is
a foot.
A foot.
A foot matter.
Which initially looks a bit like a candle holder.
Yeah.
There you go. Next piece. I'll cut you off one more that size. Then we're going to need a medium one.
Medium. Should do 2 mediums.
Oh yes. I mean, do you want to do an extra large?
Would be a good idea.
Because we keep getting, we still don't have any for open stuff.
Well, confident count. And then there's 12 night, and then there's Arsenals.
And then there's building stock to send to Gulf Wars, which is
in March.
yes.
First you want 2 boxes, please. It's a merchant buddy of ours that sells them at events like these.
Electronics. Okay, and I'll cut you off enough for what? Maybe 2 mediums?
Yeah.
Recall correctly, those are more like 22 ounces. You know what? I think that last time she was out, Nyx bumped the face cam. Sitting at kind of a bizarre angle.
Yeah, you're right. And she was deciding she was going to sleep on the top of the monitor.
Yes.
Which was very cute.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's more where it had been before she kept. But yeah, today she's decided that she does not need to come out. It's too cold. And I mean, we very briefly had Sunday.
Yeah.
Mind you, I'm looking at the window now. I don't see where Sunday got to.
Roads move fast.
Yeah.
Supposed to have lots of them this winter. So.
Go.
Although most of the snow so far has either gone to the north or to the south of us.
Yes. Go. That's that bag.
Which is okay, really.
I might
There's
have.
still months of chances of snow.
Yeah. I mean, our last snowstorm of the season was April. So it was technically the last snowstorm of last winter was this past spring.
Yeah.
That was kind of a shocker.
Christopher, messages. Snow.
Oh, we have a freeze frame. Oh no. No, you're holding your hand still. I honestly thought the screen had frozen.
Dear. That's funny. Well,
I
kind
do.
of it. And smooth out the inside because that way it's easier to paint the design in later.
This is a pain in the butt.
Yes, it looks like it. If you can't get to it, you can't get to it, sir. Oh no, I'm getting to it. We'll have to clean up the shop, the garage, some so we can move those pieces in there.
Yeah, because they're going to take up an entire work table unto themselves.
Yeah. So
Just to be
and they'll
sitting
have
and
to sit
drying.
there for like a week.
At
So,
least.
at
The
least.
the forecast doesn't go much further out than that.
Yeah. And we have a space heater we can plug in down there if we needed to.
Oh, speaking of space heater, Mom, we got something to help with maintaining warmth of the person glazing in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I thought of that the other day.
Yeah, and it
And
was sitting under your desk.
Yes, it is.
It's a
I go- I
tiny
should-
little heater.
Yeah. Do that. I'll put it here for right now.
Yeah.
Well, it was during the summer.
Yeah.
We got-
It was like on clearance.
No, it was given to us.
Oh yes, it was given to us. That's what it was.
Virginia got one. She goes, oh, it helps her out a lot at work.
Yeah, that's where it came from.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we got it in the summertime. Remembering to use it.
Yeah. Details.
6 months later. The boogers there. The boogers out there. Oh, there's a booger. There we go. Those boogers out. And I'll just kind of lay on the table here. We're cleaning up the underside of the handle,
Yeah.
which is going to be a comfort thing. Because you're not going to lift from these big knobs here, you're actually going to lift from down here.
Yeah. The sandals must work because I saw those on a lot of things.
Yeah.
I look at them and go,
But why?
because they look big and flashy looking.
Yes.
Those handles have the go faster racing stripes.
I mean, some examples had on the flats here, they had molded faces just on them. These ones have spirals. Some of them were just really globby and glossy. Yeah. My guess is they were the cheap models,
Yeah.
or particularly small.
And there are also some that are bigger, some that are smaller.
Some of them were like ridiculously huge.
Yeah.
Because these are only like 2/3 to 3/4 scale.
Yeah.
I mean, they will shrink
Another-
down like another inch.
Imagine them another 4 or 5 inches taller.
Imagine them this tall. I mean, like this.
Yeah.
I mean, you had to have had them sitting on something low to actually mix the wine in them. Because that's what craters were for.
Oh, I know. And also proportionately wider, too.
There. Handles are all cleaned up now. Now I'll arrange these guys up on the shelf. So they're a little more out of the way. We can get more things onto it. Why not? Yep. And I'll move this washcloth, which I have no idea why it's over there long. Neither do I. There we go. It's on the table now. Now I need to rinse off my hands because I have to handle like 2 white pieces. Oh, that's cold. get the tool right back again. Mind you, from the looks of it, they went on very smooth. Yeah, there's not much to clean up. I was just noticing the fact that these are very clearly from two different bags of two
Yes, I
different
noticed.
batches.
That's what I noticed that yesterday. Worst case scenario, whitewash them.
Oh, that's a third shade of white, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they did go on very cleanly,
Mm-hmm.
which is nice. The joints are requiring very, very little cleaning at all. I was gonna say, is if put design right up to the base of the handle, and
Yeah,
it's
the
a color dense,
Yeah. Make it,
it'll hide the different shades of white.
yeah.
I always forget how much the smooth white stoneware varies in tone from batch to batch.
Yeah.
And the whole thing has evened out in consistency. So the handles are a little softer, the body of the cup is firmed up. Yeah. I don't know how obvious it is here, but you can see where the handle is slightly grayer than the creamier tone of the body. Two different batches. For those who've gotten cookie stamps, if they occasionally look like they're slightly marbled in appearance,
It's because they have multiple batches involved.
there's a little wart of white on the inside of the cup.
Yeah.
I got it off.
So nice creamy consistency to that clay too. So what looks like water when it's really wet,
Nope, will not come off yet.
no, it was still pretty soft.
I will just put them on the shelf.
Yeah.
I will check the other one because sometimes there's significant dry differences between the two pieces that are thrown at the same time.
Yeah. Airflow.
Yeah, amount of water left in the bottom.
Here, Mr. Bat. Your time is up. It's your turn to get clay all over you. It's like saying, hello, Mr. Buxton.
Yes, I'm gonna make this knife out of you.
That's from Forged in Fire. It's actually with somebody we knew.
And people are like, was he acting up for the show? And I'm like, no,
It's like
that's
that.
him. So you know what? The slight warp this cheap tool has taken over the years is actually being beneficial because it allows me to get closer to the handle, closer to 90 degrees.
Yeah, because the wood eventually does just start wearing away because you're rubbing across.
Well,
It's essentially
the whole tool is significantly curved, where it started off straight.
Yeah, because it's not made out of great wood.
No, this was a cheap, like 99-cent sharpened stick kind of tool.
Yeah. What you really need to have tools that last, or working with clay, is made out of cardboard. Because they will just wear away. I've worn notches in some wooden tools. I've worn notches in plastic tools. Well, yeah, because, well, which is
And those are nice plastic tools.
Yeah.
This poor guy.
things put out by mud tools.
Yes. There. You notice how that one has kind of a divot towards the top? It's almost like an extended finger. It was one continuous line. Didn't have this nasty notch right there.
Also, that tool is like a decade old.
Yeah. Ooh. You know what? I might lose the last like third of an inch on that tool I'm working on.
Yeah. She might. Really, Sarah, only 10 years ahead. I'm taking very good care of it. Or,
Well, it could take a grind once that bit comes off. It could take a grinder to it and just repoint it.
yes. Which is what they did. Yeah. Period.
There's a lot more length left to the tool. I can just grind it down a bit. It'll be shorter. Oh, this is a soft bat. The other one was one of the newer bats. This one has a lot of flex to it. We're not used to that anymore. It's one of the things that varies the most from ceramic store to ceramic store is the wheel bats.
Because they're not mass produced.
No. And we've been used to ones that had a lot of flex to them. But they also have a tendency of cracking.
Yeah, well, what? I thought
Tool caught?
tool caught on the
Oh.
lip. Gave it a spout. Well, why did it have a spout?
No. It's not a Mortaria or a Suribachi.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, this one. Yeah. The second one was distinctly drier, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, our local suppliers now, all of the bats are decidedly stiffer.
We have these better ones now.
I don't want
You
the
don't want the
better
cheap
one.
ones. You want these ones.
No,
These will
I
last
want
long.
the ones
Yes, I
that
can
last.
believe these ones are going to last
Oh,
much
yeah.
longer.
So we haven't had any of the newer ones start to fuzz up and delaminate like this, or crack like this right here. As you flex the bats to pop things off. Ooh, this one's delaminated on both sides.
What's another bat?
Yeah. One of the slightly larger ones too.
Yeah.
Whoop. And that'll be one of the medium Kylix. Oh yeah, I have 2 residual feet from some time prior.
Yeah.
What I will do is, they're slightly woolly.
Big crazy.
They are, yeah. And they seem to be a good they are just slightly on the firm side. Add just a little bit of moisture. So we only need to make 4 bases.
Make
You don't trust those two, eh?
well, that way, just in case one of them doesn't work. It doesn't work. Or what it breaks. It's the time of year.
And then you may have to cut them down height-wise because they're awful tall.
They're awful tall. So they would need to be something.
Here, let me spray them down a little bit more. There we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Nice little coating of white fuzzy mold.
It's actually a sign of good clay.
Yes. Clay that is moldy is far less likely to do the crumble thing while drying.
This part.
Or bisque firing, because it has all these fibers running through it. They burn away. By the time it comes out of the first firing, it is sterile.
Yeah, because it's gone up to what temperature, Sarah?
17 something Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
Like 1750 or somewhere around there. Well, depends on. Some of the bisque firings I only do to 07. Some of them I actually take to 05, which is higher than 07.
Until you get the.
Because if I'm trying to put a little bit of clear glaze, low fire clear.
Sometimes it's better over there.
I don't like the shape of this. Let's bring it back over.
That's the nice thing about using the bats.
Yeah, because if you were throwing off the hump or directly on the wheel head, once it's off the wheel, it's off the wheel.
Yeah.
There is no returning to the wheel.
That's a
Okay. So, if I recall correctly, the feet are like 15 ounces.
little feetsies. Dainty little feetsies.
Dainty little feetsies.
Oh, it's the flower bit. Yep. There's a flower, so.
Oh, how cute. Yeah. There, I set it down over here. So 5 pieces at 15 ounces. We'll have, not today, but maybe tomorrow I'll check to see how many pairs of Kylix sandal we have.
Yeah. It's the. It's good one, though. It's not too bad.
68%.
Huge. It's not like 75.
Well, we should probably turn on the dehumidifier. Well, yeah, we'll get ready to leave. Switch over to drying rather than heating. Hopefully, next couple of days we'll have our little miniature wood stove ready to utilize.
Yeah.
Glad I looked away. Every once in a while, slapping pieces of clay together, the particles fly off.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I think I should probably turn away this time. I felt it strike my face. A couple of temporary freckles now. Do you want to stop at the Kylix or do you want to do some of those Roman votive cups?
We can do some of those Roman cups.
What?
Because they're wee.
Yeah. Based on the image, they're probably like the 8 to 10 ounce size. There's the fixed book seat. Really go for pieces up out of the way.
These are kind of more interesting when it comes to growing because then there. It's
At this
like
point,
a plug right now.
yeah, at this point, we're make a hellacious noise. There. No, I said turn, little camera. There we go.
It's like all the way down to the bottom of the bag.
Because it needs to have a hole through the bottom.
This is just a foot. Because if you can see the bottom of that piece, it's hollow down on the bottom.
Where her fingers are, there, that top edge is the part that seats to the bowl parts that she was throwing just a few minutes ago.
And then I go like this. My finger's like this all the way down to the bottom.
Yeah, I can't get the last joint of my finger to make that right angle bend.
Really?
No,
I wonder if it's practice.
I can't bend my finger like that. It just physically doesn't bend any further. It stops at about 110 degrees.
That's also not quite a right angle. There we go. There's a
One footsie.
footsie.
The thing is when it gets to the stage of painting these, it's my job to paint the banding on the stem because it hurts you with your bifocals.
It makes my eyeballs.
Undersides of handles, stems.
Because you have the
Yeah.
multiple focal lengths. Eyes don't do the multiple focal lengths anymore.
I'm also naturally nearsighted.
I'm very farsighted.
And you have the blended bifocals?
Yeah.
Progressives.
Yeah, they're
Multifocal lenses.
that's what it's called now.
Because you have, what is it, like 3 distinct zones?
Zones, yeah.
Near, medium, and far.
Yeah, and driving.
And driving. Close work, computer work, and driving. I take it there was suction.
Yeah.
So 15 ounces a good size?
Yeah.
Good. We're watching the different shapes that they become.
Be boring if they're all exactly the same.
No, I don't have 2 rulers out here.
How tall?
I've got to clean off a spot on there first.
For some reason, Clay gets all over the rulers out here.
Okay, so this one is 20 inches, and its companion's probably closer to 22.
Yeah.
So they might shrink another, was it like 2 inches?
Yeah, because it's percentage.
Yeah.
It's the 12 to 15%.
I know that they've already shrunk some because they're past leather hard.
Yeah.
They're working on what's alternately known as dark hard or chocolate hard. Yeah. Probably the best description right now would be chocolate hard, like carving away the excess bits. It's like trying to carve off, say, grooves in a milk chocolate bar. Not a dark chocolate bar; those are harder.
Doesn't work though. But this technique only really works for guys. Because
You have
want
strong fingers.
yeah, so just go like this.
And I will wait until you're on the last foot before I switch images and start trying to figure out how much clay we need for the Vindolanda votive cup. I'll arrange those.
Yep.
Having just watched one of the time-tamed episodes that specializes on pottery, is the Ivy House Works. In Stoke-on-Trent
Yeah.
is the original Wedgwood factory location
Yeah.
in the 1700s, late 1700s. And one of the things that they mentioned, because they went to the Gladstone Pottery Museum, where they had still had surviving like Victorian style wheels,
Oh yeah.
which were hand crank powered.
By women or children.
Yes. Same with the pottery lathes, because piece would be thrown roughly to shape. I like the hat.
Oh, thank you. Glad you could join us. I really like this hat though.
It doesn't grip the head; it sits on the head.
It's comfortable. It has a certain degree of style.
Yeah. It's what, crochet?
It's crochet.
It's single crochet, not double crochet. Double crochet is what Grandma did.
Yeah. It's single crochet, but it's a special stitch.
Yeah.
I heard what it was. I don't remember.
It's extra thick.
It's extra thick. It's very nice.
It's like it's well over a 1/4 inch thick.
Yeah. Like, it's almost like a little belt cap.
It's a heat lid.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're starting on the last piece there. Now I can pull up the little Vindolanda cup. And because the stuff that they demonstrated at Gladstone, the pieces were thrown roughly to shape and
But
then
they're
lathed.
Put onto a form sideways.
Lathed down, and then I like how they did the slip and score where they had just a pool of water sitting on a rough slate
That only worked
with smooth clay.
with the smooth porcelainous clay.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Not practical for us, but cool.
Yeah.
Back up to the reference folder. Into the custom order references.
And now
Wait for it to respond. There we go.
less at the feet. There.
This one here might be the best. No. Well, this is the best side on. This one's with it cleaned up. Actually, I might I'll use this one. Open. That was charming sounding. Squishy. Oh, this is a big picture. Much bigger than that last picture. visible.
Oh, it really
There we
does,
go.
doesn't it?
Now that's the Vindalanda piece. It reminds me I need to get another black mug at some point. Makes note.
Ah.
This one is actually got the Vindalanda one up. It's of a red clay. I'm going to minimize this window for a moment because I need to get at the folder. Because I also want to bring up the other one because it has the museum reference scale in it. Which will have how many centimeters across it is. And then I just have to make a conversion. Because shrink rules don't have centimeters.
They don't.
They work in inches.
Yep.
Yeah, and that is in centimeters. Okay, and now pull this back up. Of course, immediately bury the picture I was trying to look at. Bring this one to the top. And then... Nope, nope, nope. Wrong button. Wrong button. Not the camera. Photo. There we go. So... it doesn't actually align at the end of it. So if I do this, it starts at roughly the 2 centimeter mark and goes over to the 8.5. So it's 6.5 centimeters across, approximately.
Which is.
Hang on. So that's 10 centimeters. Now hold this. Yes, I'm holding a piece of paper to the screen. This here, that's the height. Hold the piece of paper to match the height. Hold it up to this, and it's about, okay, so it's 6.5 across and 6.5 tall. You're cleaning the ruler to figure it out.
Because this ruler has inches on one side and centimeters on the other.
I'd say that the piece is actually out of red clay.
Yeah. It's just dirty.
Yeah.
Okay, 6.5 centimeters. Which is 1, 2, 2 3/4 inches.
The thing's tiny.
The thing is
Well, if you look at the way the person's holding it, but you know, you can't necessarily.
we can make a couple out of, but I'm pretty sure it's just. Yeah.
We could also make a couple out of black. Yeah. 2 3/4 inches.
Yes. Doesn't believe me.
No, I was just. And then just holding my hand like.
I
It's only
know,
this big. We can make some black ones as well.
We make some black ones too. So.
I know we're going to be switching back colors again. Do you need more water?
Probably.
Okay. So that's a mini.
Yeah.
Should I do you about what 8 ounces of clay? 10?
Ounces.
Okay, because
Just
it
in
is fairly
case.
bellied.
Yeah. And this doesn't look like it's a really delicate. Only if you look
Well,
at it. Because it's still whole for one thing.
Yeah, I love the fact that it was actually found intact,
Yeah.
full of mud.
Full of mud, mind you.
Well, Vindalanda is where they occasionally turn up things like leather shoes and wooden artifacts.
Oh, no.
So it's a wonderful state of preservation. Okay, this 10 ounces, maybe slightly over. And what I'll do is I'll lower the camera so that you can see it as side on as you can. Move this bucket a little further out of the way. Go. Okay, people, watch out. The camera's going to move around upside down.
Like the water. It's covered in clay.
Well, it's always covered in clay. Uh-oh, camera froze.
Uh-oh.
Now, do we still have sound? Technical oh, there it is. It's back. Clay just fell over.
Yes, not onto the floor.
Okay, so just, it froze momentarily.
Okay. There
But
we
yeah.
go.
What clay fell? Oh, it's that piece way over there. Because I'm like, I thought it was this piece.
Oh no, I saw it fall.
So I'll wait to cut you another piece until that one's done, so we know whether to scale up, scale down.
Yeah. About the fact that I can put them right in the center and just go straight down. Not sitting at the center.
No. That's not how you're supposed to open a vessel. You're supposed to use both thumbs.
Yeah, but I was also trying to watch the screen
Yeah.
doing this.
Because it's got a relatively small base. The base is only like 2 centimeters across. That's stupid. The
Yes.
foot's only like an inch across.
That's why do you think I am?
I suppose it's got that very, very much the Roman thing going, where the base is considerably smaller than the top.
Yeah. Just a little too. This one you make the lip go in. The extra clay has to go somewhere.
And it goes bleh.
Yeah.
And I should just trim the blip off the edge. Are you gonna have to trim that foot smaller?
We are getting.
Yeah, we had a little bit of lag there. Oh yeah, see the CPU process spiked. And it's dropped back down. I don't know. It's not varying off of green.
I know, which is really bizarre.
It could be the damn computer downloading an update in the background.
Yeah.
Oh nope, there I just saw it flash to yellow.
I saw it flash red briefly. Okay, well let's wait for it to come back.
Okay, move your fingers. Okay, we're back.
Stupid computer.
Yeah, it's either the computer or the signal strength. I know we pay for the go faster internet, but occasionally it doesn't go faster. That is.
No, so I'm not the only one using it.
No, we're not. Would this shape be easier to make if it was bigger? I mean, it's darling the size that it is.
I'm just trying to figure out what to. Get some serious lag.
Yeah. Watching the CPU usage vary from like 20% up to as much as like 37%. I haven't had the frame rate drop again. It's holding at a steady 48 at the moment, which is what it is set for. And if you need any of the images larger, just let me know.
I'm just okay.
I think at the moment you have the mouth much smaller than on that one.
I think that's
Yeah. Oh, and that's getting much closer to the shape now. Yeah, because you turned that lip up,
yeah.
and now it's got that nice collar.
Pretty small bags.
I was gonna ask if a rib is what you're gonna use to make that bottom part of it relatively straight.
It is relatively straight.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was focusing on the photograph rather than what you were doing in the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. There, I can do another one.
Do you want the same amount of clay?
Maybe, what was it, 11 ounces?
10.
10.
10 and a bit.
How about a football?
Okay.
In other words, like a half an ounce more.
Yeah. Of course, I cut it off that bike. No.
There. I can tell if they did that once and the fingers stopped. Yeah.
It's holding at 35%.
Is
Ooh,
he?
41%. Then back down to 23%. There we go. 11 ounces of good.
11.
Yeah. Looks like when Wolf is, painting a bunch of bats. Everybody under the age of, 40 starts going 1, 2, 3, go.
Some over too. It's the ones who had
The ones that had, and you can tell the ones that had kids were over 40. It was like recently another one of the original actors from the show passed away. It was Bob.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true. I suppose we're all getting kind of up there.
He was in his 80s or had hit 90. He wasn't young.
No,
He basically passed away of old age. But everybody was like, no. Because, well, he's part of Sesame Street. Yes, he retired from the show some years earlier. How many people can say that they've worked on the same show for like 30 or 40 years? Oh, no. Now that is a set that has got to be very sturdy. And then it's got those indentations and those circles.
I'll have to do once it's.
Oh yeah, that's once it's firmer. I'm just kind of staring at it going, Mind you, if we're going to turn on the dehumidifier later, these guys cannot be over here. They have to be over here.
Yes.
Because over there, and they would dry too quickly.
And actually, in some regards, this little small pieces take so much more
Concentration and effort.
finesse.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're in the way.
Sorry.
It's like if I talk too much, it might jiggle the hands. I think. You know?
I'm gonna have to look at the third image, which is during its conservation. during the initial washing, but I'm not sure there. I kind of wonder if there's only just the two circle dots on it, whether
It might be.
yeah, this looking at it though, the circle dots that you see in the hand with it all covered in mud, and once it's been cleaned up with the little measuring, you're seeing the same sign. But I mean, it could be that there's more going all the way around.
Yeah.
Was 11 ounces the better amount?
Yeah. Just look.
Yeah. Do you want to make another, or do you want to?
Start here, because I also have the salt cellar to do.
Yes.
Because, yeah, there we go. It's a,
Notice I hadn't gotten any more hot water going.
and this is the first two of these that I've tried, so. It's not like I've practiced the shape at all.
No. I'm still trying to figure out how the circular decorations were made because they're rays. But they're not heavy enough to be coil. It almost
Could
looks,
just be impressed too, but you
Yeah.
can push it out. So.
it almost looks to me like somebody dipped the vessel of another vessel into some clay and created little
You never know.
slippy ridges.
You can try different things.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Oh yeah. There we go. Similar light quality.
And if you tip it.
No, tip it this way. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
not bad. The thing is, that's a really nice size for small sipping beverages.
More on the subject of little vessels.
Yes. Salt cellar, I need to get you the image for that, which I will pin up over here.
Yes. And that's life size.
Yes, that is life size. Oh, wait. We talked about doing it out of the white clay because then we were going to have to whitewash it. I didn't want the stoneware at all.
I'll be right back. Here we go. Like that.
I have to go get the fourth clay. Voila.
This big. And she'll be. Oh dear. Two of them.
Yeah. I noticed that just as I left the room.
And I looked up those fast.
Yes. Once we've done this, we get to the white clay. Hold this up.
No. I'm
Back
sure
napkin.
What? Yeah, and then after this piece we could stop.
Yes.
So it'd be a
How
good
much
stop.
clay? 6 ounces?
8 ounces.
8 ounces?
Yeah.
There.
Oh, that's
I'm sorry.
I was trying to get the elastic off the hands.
Yeah. Presto. That's a big one, isn't it?
Just there.
Warm enough to take the edge off. Yeah. No, it's just the, oh, it's too big? Well, of course there is shrinkage, but it's not going to be that great of a percentage with being such a
It's still the
small
same
piece.
percentage, but the
Yeah, same
percentage.
percentage. It's not going to be the same extent. Nice. I can make the Indolanda cup hide for now. Yeah. Boop. There we go. And that pink thing that she's using right now is a makeup sponge.
So I was told. I wouldn't know. I don't wear makeup.
No, neither do I. It's a case of, do you think it'd be useful for pottery? It's like, don't know. We can try.
It's better than putting it in the garbage, I suppose.
Yeah. Seems to work pretty well on this clay.
It'd have to be on a smooth.
Yeah. So I know you tried it on one other one and it didn't do much of anything. And it's largely for smoothing, not for.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't want to suck up water.
Here.
There we go. Well done. So we're gonna cut the string here.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thanks for joining us.